It's like those stories that you hear on the podcast, How I Built This, whatever. And I remember listening to one about the man who created Zumba, and he's like, and then I couldn't speak English, and then I just taught a class, and now you're like, and it's Zumba, it's like one step at a time, one little bit at a time. But the important part was you were putting yourself in the room where it happened. So you're always constantly putting yourself in that path of opportunity to then be open, as you said, to the next opportunity.
And you have to do it. You actually have to take the steps. You have to, I think the universe responds to you at your willingness to give it a go. Right. Mm-hmm. So it's not being reckless. It's like, okay, you want to do this thing, but you have another job. Don't quit the job. That's silly. Right. Do this thing, but then create opportunity, create time, space, and a place for you to nurture your dreams and nurture what you see, what you feel. And if you're not sure about it, then also nurture that. Write about it, write things down, hints of things, and then build that muscle up. And then you start developing this trust of knowing about where and what and how you want to go forward in your life. And then I think that muscle just kind of gets bigger and stronger. And then, it gets metaphysical also, because it's like I attune myself and I feel stuff sometimes before it happens. I'll get a vision, I'll get a thing, I'll have a sense of something, right? Yeah. So I feel that out, and those are kind of my breadcrumbs. But it's a practice. But that, without opening up that too much, but I just had a friend who has his father just abruptly pass away, and he came over yesterday, and he's just spiritually in this place, incredible place for him through the pain, but incredible opportunity. And I said, listen, yes, do all these things that you want that are connecting you to your spirit, what you're finding. He's Native American. He's all this stuff that he just suppressed. And he's also Christian. And so he had this conflict.
A lot. Yeah.
Right. It's a lot. Yeah. But the point, I said, don't ever cut off the connection that you have to you and to your spirit, whatever that is, whatever your God, your creator, you're connected to nature, whatever that is. Nurture, grow, give time and place and space, because that, to me, even my attorney just today said, "Oh man, congratulations. I just signed a book deal. I'm just doing another book." And he's like, "Oh man, congratulations. You're doing all this stuff." And it's like, yeah, it's cool for sure. And I'm grateful. It's not that I'm not grateful, but I'm barely getting going.
Right.
And so it's not about the things that I'm accomplishing. It's about the why and the what, and when you see, you can't unsee. When you can contribute to areas that you've seen in the world, I can't just turn that off. And so I say yes, and you have to be discerning. Sometimes you get way too busy, which I am. Yeah. I'm actually trimming a lot of things away from myself right now and getting more and more focused. But anyway, that's a big part of the topic. But that is, I've always said, and I've always built that part of me that says yes on a sense, on a feeling in my heart.
Agree.
And then I'm willing to, with behind that, I would say reckless abandonment, but it isn't. It's just really focused and really committed energy once it hits me here. And then I use my mind and my actions to do the best I can to create whatever it is that I want to then put my energy towards.